Y'all come on in, baby. Come on in. 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 Y'all keep on coming in. Keep on coming in. Come in. Y'all know when I go live. Y'all know I'm gonna go live. Keep on coming in. Keep coming in. Keep on coming in. Keep on coming in. Come on in. That's right. Keep on coming in. Y'all keep on coming in. Come on 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 in. Come on
There's no budget here at the Boom Boom Room. See, we have no glam squad here. There's no hairstylist, no nail technician, no makeup artist, just you. This is a do-it-yourself type of gig over here, sweetie. So guess what? This will separate the little girls from the women. Now let's get to work.
Y'all keep on coming in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Y'all come on in, baby.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to another Wednesday night, and it's time for Our Point of View, and it's time to what? Get our judge. Yes, God, honey. Child, look, y'all know now I do this thing where I go live and stuff before I do the show, talk about the show and everything and all that kind of stuff like that. And so I was doing that. I was kind of on time, but hey, Coco.
How you feeling?
So it wasn't my fault this time, y'all. You know, usually it's me. Usually it's me. But it was Coco this time.
I overslept. With my wig off.
So we're here, and I thank y'all so much for tuning in. I'm so glad y'all are here. I want y'all to click like, click share. Click like, click share, because the more y'all click like, click share, the more viewers we get, and we get to get our judge and all that kind of stuff. Who in here? Hey, LaBar. Hi, Felicia. Hi, Diamond. Hey, Miss Gay US of A Classic. My niece, Maya Ross Monroe. My judge, Jason, is in here. We got a Facebook user that said, hey, judge. Okay, I don't know who that is, but Kelvin, Savannah. So, hey, everybody, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. And all that kind of stuff. Huh?
I think you got some block thing, right?
Who?
If that's that Facebook user?
I don't know what that means.
I think you blocked them.
I ain't
They're
blocked.
still enjoying.
I ain't blocked nobody.
You never blocked somebody?
Not from, like, if they was usually it's like overseas stuff and like that. Oh, I don't know what that is.
Well, hey, Block.
Okay, child. I don't know.
Enjoy the show.
I don't know about no Block. Now, your ass might have blocked them during the show if they said, oh, Joplin, how the hell your stuff not coming up? Joplin definitely not blocked.
Okay, good.
So anyway, you guys, it's been a very rough week for myself and my family, and I want to thank everybody for the love and all that you have reached out to me, reached out to my mom, and in prayers and condolences and stuff for my grandmother. I really, really appreciate you guys so much, because it really does help when you can tell the love from your people. And so y'all have really overflowed my page and everything, and I loved it. Every time I saw a post from somebody, it made me feel a certain type of way. So I thank you guys so much for all the love that you have shown my family and me through this trying time. And my grandmother was a stern woman, honey, and she was a strong woman. And I learned a lot from her. And I'm glad that I got the chance, the 87 years that I did get to spend with my grandmother. The 87 years that she was here on this earth, and the 47 years that I got to spend with her. So I'm thankful and I'm blessed that I was able to do that. And that was my girl, you know. I got to live with her. I grew up with her. You know, my relationship was very different from my cousins and stuff, you know, with her because I've been with her since I was like a kid, and I'm gonna miss her. I'm gonna miss her a whole lot. So thank you guys so much. Woo! Moving on. So tonight, as y'all know, I have Mary's Got Pride talent show tonight, and at Hamburger Mary's. And tonight we're giving away $300 to the winner, and the second runner up, the second whatever it is, what is it? The second runner,
first runner up.
first runner up. That's how they do it. Because it's different in talent shows and pageants, I guess. How
Okay, yeah, the second place.
Yeah,
second place.
Second place. There you go. Second. The second place person gets $100. The winner also gets a booking with the Mahogany Project. So shout out to the Burners and the Mahogany Project for sponsoring tonight at the talent show. They're giving away $300 in a booking. So I might need to go on and do the.
I was thinking about packing me a little bag.
Girl, you know, so somebody might need to come MC for me. And I'm gonna go on and turn in Elizabeth Houston's music and get my judge. So that's what I do when I leave here and with you guys. But this weekend also I have to go to work in San Antonio for San Antonio Pride. Their Pride starts this week, so I will be down there Saturday and Sunday. And so if you're in San Antonio, Austin area, come and party with us in the Pegasus and the Queens of the Strip, and get your child. Just feel like my Chi-Chi's was out, and my girlfriend Catherine York will be there also. I don't know if she's there Friday. I think she's there Friday and Saturday. So come and check us out over there. And also, I will be giving up Glamorous Plush in Orlando, Florida, on July 12th. We have a 2-day special ticket special going on right now. So if you want to come to Glamorous Plus and the Newcomer, which will be on that Monday. So Monday is Newcomer, Tuesday is Plush, and they have a 2-day special running for tickets for both nights of the pageant. It's going to be a glamorous weekend in Orlando, Florida. We're going to be at the brunch at Amore on Sunday. We're going to be at Amore for Latin nights on Saturday. It's going to be so much fun. So come and join us in Orlando, Florida, where we can get your judge on, okay? And then also, I always talk about this in October. I'm going to be going to Maya Riviera, Mexico, for the Divas in Destination weekend in Maya Riviera. And it's $1,079 per person. And every room has a infinity pool. It's oceanfront infinity pool suites. So it's very nice. It's very comfortable. It's very relaxing. I love it. They have activities you can do and all kind of stuff like that. They're gonna have the Day of the Dead. The rooms are beautiful. All food it comes with the hotel. All alcohol comes with the hotel. And everything. So it's double occupancy with all-inclusive package. Airfare is not included, and a deposit of $250 per person is required to book. And final payment is due by August 15th. So come on down and enjoy us and lay on the beach and stuff and get your dish with us in Maya Riviera. And also in October, I'm giving up Universal Show Queen after 3 years. Come down to Hawaii. If you can't make it to Mexico, you can come to Hawaii, Judge, and come and get some of that beach on that side of the world, okay?
Wow.
You know, and get your life over there. Yeah, no shade. October 8th, Universal Show Queen, I will be giving it up. I'm so excited. I can't wait to get there. It's going to be fun, Judge. And if you want to advertise with us here on Our Point of View, please, 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 please hit me up between tomorrow and Tuesday.
Not today.
Not on Wednesday. Not on Wednesday. There's too much going on Wednesday. So please, we would love to for you to come and advertise with us here at Our Point of View and hear one of us up here on there. And also July 6th in Atlanta, Georgia, we will be having Our Point of View season finale for season 3. Myself, Trent, Dominique, and Neil will be there with our special guests. We got special guest performers. Deidre Black will be performing. Maya Glamazon Sun will be performing, and Coco will be there. And she don't know, but she working the door. And yes, ma'am. So y'all will get to greet Coco at the door.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. But we're gonna have a good time on July 6th. So we got prepaid tickets on Eventbrite. So please go and get your prepaid tickets on Eventbrite, or you can pay at the door. But all we want is your butts in the seats and come and enjoy us at our point of view. Okay. Right now, let's welcome in our panelists. We're gonna start with my sister all the way in Columbus, Ohio. Let's welcome in Dominique Sanchez.
Hey, Chanel. How are you?
Hi, sister. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Good week.
Good. It's been a good week for you. That's good.
Yeah, happy to
I'm
be
good.
here.
I'm happy to see you, sister. Let's welcome in the surgeon Trent. Let's see what part of the country he in. Hey.
You know I'm somewhere, right?
Yes, Lord. You're in another hotel room. You're in a whole different. The decor is so different over there.
Yes, yes it is. I'm out of Paris.
Child, you out of Paris. Where you at now?
I'm in LA working with Brandy for this entire week. So
okay.
Until next Wednesday, I think. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, tell them that you got you sitting up in your room.
Oh my God. She.
that was good timing. That was good timing.
Yeah, child.
What's up, Brandy?
We love it, Jeff.
We do.
Yeah, we do, Jeff. She gonna come and sit on our point of view one day. Don't act like that.
Yes.
And she like to play spades, so we need to meet up.
Oh.
Yeah, I heard she plays spades. So yeah. You ain't not playing the spades with us, Trent?
Oh, you talking about Princess Brandy? No, I'm down here with Brandy.
No, not.
See.
No, I'm talking about doom.
Yeah, I ain't even gonna front.
I ain't even gonna lie.
Oh,
you know I be saying to Tony Braxton, I might need to go on and get me a little Brandy in.
Yeah, get your piece.
And you know, because I used to sing this other song that she used to sing. I can't think of it. It was one of them songs I didn't like. And I used to sing it all the time in the dressing room. But I'm gonna sing it for y'all one day. You know, I'm gonna get my low register like I do my Tony Braxton. I'm gonna fuck it up. I'm telling you, I'm gonna fuck it right up. Y'all gonna say, bitch, yeah, she didn't do that for talent. Y'all around here letting other folks sing and stuff and do all kind of stuff. That's what they do, you know.
That's what okay.
Dominique, what you been up to all week, Dominique?
Just work and taking Sean to day camp, and that's just about it.
Being a mom.
Not time to do much else.
I know you doing the shows?
Yeah, but I don't do them during the week as much as anymore. I just do Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well,
5 of the 7 days. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Every other day, you know, because when you working during the daytime, the last thing you want to do is go get ready for a show that night.
Well, yeah, that's true.
I can only imagine.
The good thing about it, I was already painted. All I gotta do is go add a little black. And put some more contour on, bitch, and change my lashes, bitch, and I'm so ready. Yes, ma'am. Let's welcome in our special guest, Nikki Diamond Simone. Hey, Tiana.
Hi.
What's going on, Nikki?
Hi, Nikki.
Hi, Trent. Hi, Dominique. Hi, Chevelle. Hi, everybody.
Child, welcome to our point of view.
Oh, I'm so glad to be here.
We glad you're here too, because Nikki don't play with y'all when it's a topic, she will let your ass have it. So we glad to have you too, Nikki.
Okay. Just go. We be ready. Oh, what y'all say? No devil's advocate tonight? Child, he coming. He running a little late, child. I think he has to work. Child, yeah, child. But he'll be in here later on. Oh Lord, bless y'all heart. Y'all miss him already.
Hey, Diamante.
Neil, last night I was coming home and I just happened to get on my Facebook and I saw that the people was at Neil's house already at 6:30, packed, playing cards, sitting at the table. I thought Neil didn't start to 8. Neil had them people in there. They ain't had nothing to do on Tuesday.
It'd be
Everybody
20
must
tables going.
baby, every week.
They be
I
looking
charge,
forward to it.
I charge at the door.
No,
$10.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Neil will be in the corner over there. Nikki, thank you for joining us.
Oh, thank y'all for having me.
What you been up to?
Um, just working between the mall, Macy's, and Lips, and really that's it. And
You still at
I'm
Lips,
I'm
right?
running I'm running Miss Atlanta Grand Diva. We do have Mr.
Congratulations.
Atlanta Showstopper coming up in August, so that's really all I got going on.
Tell us about the Atlanta Grand Diva pageant.
The owner of the pageant, his name is David Wright. He is also our manager at Lips Atlanta. He's had the pageant for several years. Trent Cassidy is a former, Taji's a former Atlanta Green, and Kawisi. So the pageant had been in existence for years. It had stopped because he had moved away to Nashville. And then when he got hired at Lips as our manager, he brought the pageant back because, of course, now we have a facility to hold the pageant, and it's now a Lips pageant.
When
And
do
it
you
has
give up
like
the pageant?
I give up the pageant next February the 23rd.
Okay,
Is that
y'all
what they
have
say
one
down
that's
there?
getting ready to come
20.
up, right?
Say it again.
And y'all have one that's coming up, right?
Mr. Atlanta Showstopper, which is the first annual. Zedek is Zadik, excuse me. Zadik is the current reigning. It's the what is it?
Emeritus.
Emeritus. He is the emeritus of the pageant, and we will have it August the 22nd. And the categories are creative swimwear, talent, interview, question, and swimwear. It's
How much they
$1,000
give
a
up?
night, $200
Ooh,
per category.
I'm
How
gonna
much
run for
per
that.
category?
$200 per category.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
gonna run for that.
Imagine winning all the categories.
It's a great pageant. It's just a pageant. You just come to a pageant. You don't have it's not no walks required unless you want to do all that. You just come to each division for your booking.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the Mister in August. August 20 what?
August 22nd.
To the point that they got around here, they got the boys in the boy pageant with makeup on,
Oh, thank you, Jerry.
like this, like the bearded man. I mean the bearded queen. Yeah, it be queens in the pageant with the beards on and full makeup.
Yeah,
and stuff. So
sure did. I saw that.
That's something U.S.
I painted some girls with beards.
Have you?
Yeah, they just didn't shave.
Oh, you remember?
Oh, Trent.
I said, damn.
Wait, but see, and that's the thing. Like when you get your makeup artist stuff, you got to really like trust your makeup artist now for real. And I know you guys, y'all be out there and y'all be wanting like, oh, I want this from them to pay me. I want them to pay me. I want them to. Okay, but yet and still, you got to still have that trust in them because they are really on you. Bitch, you could be a bitch with funky breath. Yeah. You could be one of them.
Yeah.
And they gonna be, I painted so and so, and baby, that breath. You could be one of them. You could be one of them ones with the stubble that never leave, even when you shave. It's always that grain like that. You could be one of them. So when they brushing that beauty sponge up against that, they go,
Listen, all of that. But let me tell you something. Some of them breath be so bad you can smell it through their eyes.
yeah.
What?
Yeah, child, I'm telling you, you got to trust your makeup artist, okay?
Oh
You
my
got
God.
to trust them. You can't be around here just like, bitch, I want them to pay me, and then and then they be like, I should have charged that bitch more than what I charged her. I tell you, when I worked at the counter at Mac, and baby, some of them fish would come through there, and I would have to lean down on them like, let me sit back like this.
Okay.
I need to stand up. I need to see it from a distance, honey, because ooh, wait. Yes, man. Yeah, it be so brush your mouth and put your if you don't like gum or candy and stuff like that, put some house in there. And if they say you why you chewing that? How you got a call? I just like to open up my air passage.
Let me tell you something though, and let me tell you something. Makeup artists got to be careful too, because when I used to work at Mac, we couldn't chew gum because our manager told we look like cows chewing gum, right? But I remember coming back for lunch. I used to love onion on my sandwich.
Onion.
Oh my God! I came back one day. I started doing this lady makeup. She said, "Oh baby, here you go." There was some gum, and I said, "Oh no, we can't chew gum on the floor." She said, "Oh, but you need to chew this." So that made me very cognizant of my hygiene too, because I'm like, I ain't gonna never have that to happen again. Yeah, I had to be careful.
Shout out to have Beyonce breath.
Don't y'all start this Beyonce shit.
Baby, don't y'all put that out here, baby.
You can't break my soul. You can't break my soul.
Don't do that.
No.
Not on here.
I can't fight all them people.
Bitch, I'll be like flying. Oh, who blew it? Man, if I tell you, Flying used to holler, that bitch will be around and somebody have fucking breath, that bitch will holler, oh, who pulled it? Yeah, bitch, she, I forgot who we was doing, and that bitch had just started doing like this. Bitch, I did nothing to you. What's wrong with you? Bitch, her breath was baby trying to fight me. Girl, but it be them times when they be at that pageant all night, bitch. Just y'all walking around the pageant drinking and smoking.
Oh, you can smell they small intestines. Oh my God, I can't stand it.
Bitch, it be a cackle, honey. But yeah, child, keep you some juice in your purse. If you don't like gum or candy, get you some house, child. Tell them you opening up your passageway or something. You know. Speaking of Beyonce dropped her new single on the girls last night. A little house there.
She internet to a frenzy.
Yes, ma'am, baby. Y'all couldn't do nothing on the internet, honey, without hearing something about Beyonce last night. It was quit your job, hide your trade, and do. They said she wanted to do a whole bunch of stuff.
I think she wants them to think more entrepreneur, like, you know. I think she wants them to learn to work for themselves instead of clocking in.
Some of the folks weren't getting it like that.
No, they were not.
And you know what? I like it. It's a cute little bop. Now, I don't think it's going to be a #1 hit or nothing like that. You know, it may be on iTunes or something like that, but it's a cute little bop. It's a cute bop.
I think it's going to be a TikTok favorite. It's going to soar on TikTok.
They're going to kill it.
It's already soaring on TikTok now.
She's smart. She know what to do.
Whenever she drop a visual for it,
it's going to really send you through.
Put one dance move
through it.
If she put 3 steps on the internet, it's over.
It's over.
It's over.
Child, so you what?
It's gonna be a song you hear in department stores and
oh yeah,
and at the Mac counter. That's gonna be.
But y'all already doing like little TikToks. Y'all taking baths to it. Y'all voguing to it. Y'all putting y'all makeup on to it. Y'all doing all. Bitch, y'all doing all of us. But what tickled me is how they was bashing, like people say y'all was bashing what Drake dropped his last week. And it was very housey, so y'all didn't like it. But then this week Beyonce put out house music, and y'all said, "Oh, she done changed the game." Man, I tell you, that has tickled me. I won't say. I'm not saying shit. Let me tell y'all something. I ain't saying nothing. And they always say, oh, Chevelle, I know Chevelle because I do be on some show a lot. Then I know Chevelle, I don't believe it either though, y'all. It took me a long time to like Lemonade.
Me too.
It took me a long time to like Lemonade. I wouldn't even let my roommate play it in the house. I hated it. And then like, you know, so, and I'm very, if everybody like it, I'm going to find something. I'm very Neil about the situation.
Yeah.
I'm going to find something that I don't like about it. So, you know, but this time I like the song. I like it. I think it's a cute little vibe, bitch. I bob to it. When I play the car, bitches sound sickening in the car.
It's cute. It does sound sickening in the car. Yeah. You know what I mean?
It sounds sickening in the car. And I'm sure it's going to sound sickening.
Robin S. song, Show Me Love. Somebody named Robin S. She sampled it from.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's, yeah. But child, look, y'all, They talking about she changing the game. What's the woman? Azalea Banks been doing house music for a long time and got sickening music, but y'all just don't like her.
No, they
Y'all,
don't like
y'all,
it.
We
just,
don't like her.
y'all just don't see it for Azalea. Azalea got sickening music.
I heard she got a sick music.
So
She
maybe
just
you
so
know
crazy.
now since yeah, she's a fool. She's
What's her name? Did it, what's her name?
Sasha Cole.
Did it on show.
Yeah, she always do like little
That was
Azalea
her
Banks.
talent.
But yeah, the y'all gonna get the what is it? Renaissance?
Who said that? Miss Gaia.
That's the name of the album.
That's the name of the album. Break My Heart is the
Oh, okay.
but it's a lot of songs. But what I'm hoping for the project is some music. Well, that's gonna have some longevity to it. I want some music that's gonna have longevity, like her Deja Vu have, like Crazy in Love have, like Single Ladies have. You know that kind of longevity, not the rap stuff that she do. All that stuff is cute. The partition and all that's cute. But you know, Crazy in Love, Deja Vu, that Dangerously in Love, that kind of stuff, that's gonna last forever.
More R&B.
Yeah, I want some R&B music. We don't have that. You know,
you're right.
We don't have that. Now, Beyonce, you did your rap just, you done did your Back to Africa, Coming to America. You know, you done girl, yes, you done did all that now, girl. Come on, you done talk through some music.
They say this album is supposed to be a tribute to the 90s.
Huh?
I read that the album is supposed to be a tribute to the 90s.
Okay.
Well, if it's a tribute to the 90s, that means it's music.
Speaking of
if it's gonna be a tribute to the 90s.
Yeah.
Huh?
Speaking of 90s, can I say this? This past Saturday, I was invited to Tyler Perry's rap party. And you know, rap party is when you wrap up your show and they celebrate that. He has several shows he shoot, and so he had this one giant rap party, and I went, me and my god sister, and Tevin Campbell came out singing. Yeah, it was.
I saw you live.
Let me tell you something. Tevin can sing his fucking face off. You hear me?
Yeah.
He was smiling while he was singing. It sounded so great, and he was drinking his little wine. I said, Tevin really needs to consider going on tour a little bit. I think people will come see Tevin.
And he had a little.
But ain't him and Tamar doing something? Ain't they touring and doing something right now?
They need to do something.
It's him and Tamar. They've been doing concerts.
Really?
Yeah. On Instagram, James Wright, he sing background. He's been posting them in concert.
And then he had
I know they
Fantasia.
did something in LA.
Then he had Fantasia come out. Of course, I lost my whole mind.
I ain't know Fantasia came out.
Oh my God, she came out, killed it. Then she brought her out. He didn't even know her was in the building. She brought her out with her to do Purple Rain, and that girl sang and played that damn guitar.
You didn't get none of that.
I got a little bit, but Fantasia kept saying, "Put y'all phones down. Y'all got enough pictures. Enjoy the concert. Be in the moment." So I really did put it away. And then the last person he brought out was Usher. I never saw Usher in concert. I wanted Usher to give me her piece. Listen, the man is so fucking smooth. He is so smooth on that stage. It don't even make sense. It was everything.
Make me want to take my panties.
Oh my God.
If I tell you,
I got a crush on Usher now.
It was a little clip on Instagram where it looked like Tyler Perry got a little turned on when he was on stage with us.
I'm sure he did.
I ain't gonna say that now. I got to work over there, and they might see this.
It probably went up.
Tyler Perry looked like he got a little turned on, baby.
Tyler Perry had got y'all a little.
Oh my God.
But if I tell you, I already been crushing Usher for like a little minute now.
Oh my God.
When he was younger, I just like, he cute. I like us, but now as he done got older, like and I watch his kids and stuff like that, I live. But then he had his show in Vegas. The show in Vegas is absolutely
I want to see it. Listen,
it's everything. And so, child, he do this part when they skate and stuff in Vegas too. But now he done started going out skating. Him, JD, and all of them, they go skating a lot. Baby, I tell you to just see him going gliding and all that kind of stuff. And he's got his little swag on. Bitch, I tell you, I try to get through that little screen like this, bitch. Oh, he looks good.
I'm telling you, I got to go see him in Vegas this time. Because that snippet was amazing.
Some old Haitian meat, bitch.
And you're right, Chris, but he hasn't aged a bit.
Oh, hate for Haitian meat.
He Haitian?
Hey.
Who Haitian?
Usher.
Haitian what?
Not patient, Haitian.
Oh.
Yeah, child, he's island.
He's definitely one of the ghosts. I didn't know he was Haitian.
Yeah, child. I live, child. So y'all, I don't know if the show is still there now, but yeah. Speaking of y'all was in Atlanta, y'all had that Bad Boys Club at ATL audition over there at the Cynthia Bailey. This is the original cast, but Milan is from that cast, and he had the Bad Boys Atlanta auditions down there, and this is a little video clip from that child.
Open it up, Peter. Look at the neighbor.
And that was just a little smidgen of what went on over there. They even had on the inside, I don't know what that was about. They put on boxing gloves and they box each other on this open floor. But bitch, the floor must have had oil on it or something. Because they were slipping and sliding all over that floor. I'm like, what is the purpose?
None of it made any sense.
It doesn't.
It don't make no sense at all.
Like, why are they fighting?
That's what I wanted. Was that part?
Was that a part of the audition process?
That's what I was just about to ask the same question.
Yes.
To see if you got them hands.
Yes.
It's so embarrassing. And I know that people will say, oh, well, you know, everybody does that. But, you know, when you're already a community that people look down on, why do you want to make even more of a spectacle of yourself? Get on the show first, at least, if you want to act a fool. You don't went in there and got a broke nose, and you don't even get put on the cast.
Thank you.
Not at all.
That's what I'm saying.
No money, you know.
Y'all are throwing cheers.
Yes.
They trying to
I
hurt each
wonder
other.
what the
like,
conversation. I wonder what the conversation be about for y'all to end up start fighting though. Are y'all skipping lines or bitch, I'm better than you? What kind of stupid ass conversation are y'all having that starts all of that?
Right. You don't even know these people. You ain't got no beef with them. You don't know them. What the fuck is going on?
But you know, it's somebody probably was walking through. That's probably a part of the crew, the staff or whatever. And they, you know, you probably got people that's doing that just to draw attention to themselves, so that they think it's somebody else say, "Ooh, look at that one right there." And you know, there are people that'll do some stupid stuff like that.
You know what though? Fame is a dangerous drug. Fame
Honey.
is a dangerous drug. Do anything.
But I would think you would want to get on the show and show yourself in a positive light, to show as if you are a gay black male or gay male, period, right. Get on the show and show yourself in a positive light and show that all gays are not like how stereotypical gay men. You know, I'm not on here to fight. I'm on here to show you that I do this. I am a dance and makeup artist. I go to school for law. You know, whatever you do, you know.
And they only gonna pick the people who Instagram famous anyway. So all them up there doing that for no reason. They already know what they're gonna pick.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Because even with Anthony being on the show, you know, I don't know, you know, I didn't never watch the show. I didn't know what his storyline was. But Anthony could have said how, you know, I have businesses. I do this. I do that. I'm not here to, to start no shit with nobody. I'm here to show a positive side, and that, I rose from this and became this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking, that's what your motive should be when you get on the show. But hey, that's not what they want for TV anyway.
But did y'all see the clip of the Shamar board fight?
Oh,
I know Shamar have her
was
crooked
he
back
fighting?
in my crooked
She's supposed to Baby, y'all have it's a clip, and they slung her so far to the trees.
Oh,
Find it, Nikki. Find it,
that's
Nikki, and inbox it to Chevelle.
Somebody please find the clip of Shamar fight.
Y'all, please find that clip, y'all, of Shamar fighting that thing.
But
I definitely know it's on Twitter.
But
wait a minute, y'all.
Go ahead.
So Shamar was out there fighting. Was she like fighting for real though, y'all?
So it's like they jumping some boy, and she runs up and tries to fight. But when she goes to throw her punch, I think the boy had hit her, and she flies into the bush.
Somebody please show that.
Yeah,
Diva said, knock her ass right to the bush. I mean, it's hilarious.
girl, all they had to do was hit on the other side.
You gotta find it.
He was trying to jump in the fight.
Oh my God.
Girl, now I'm just saying, how you trying to jump? What you finna do? Now, come on now. They just gonna take your ass and
that's exactly what
throw
they
your
did.
ass in the bushes.
I want to
Y'all
see
please
that.
find me that
And then she tried to get back up and don't want to get. And then child slapped the ass up again.
That ain't what I'm for the disabled. The disabled bought their ass. They bought their ass to the fight. So when you walk your ass right into the punches, that's what you get. You
Somebody sent it to me.
You got it, Dominic.
Chevelle, I'm gonna send it to you in your
Shout
inbox.
out to Paris, friend.
Whoever sent it to me, I'm about to send it to Chevelle.
We got to see it. We got to see
Oh
it.
my goodness.
Oh, they just sent it to me too.
Oh yeah, put it up. Put it up. Put it up. Put it up.
I can't put it up. I'm gonna have to put it on my screen and show y'all that because it'd be taking too much to put the what?
Petty game. Petty mindset. I'm gonna need for y'all to get into this message. Did y'all see that video of Shamar getting slung around in them bushes? They said Shamar was thrown into another dimension. I ain't lying. I swear, out of Shamar and Joe Biden, I don't know who's fighting harder these days. I don't know. Daddy, are you ready?
Oh, girl.
What's going on? I'm gonna need for them to download some balance. They ain't just wobbling all over town. Y'all be weak in the knees. Stand up. So unstable. Just dizzy.
Where is Shamar?
Look, so Shamar is at another Bad Boys Club
Look at this
audition.
wig.
Auditioning for Bad Boys Club Atlanta.
Please.
Was doing his own thing. He ain't with the Zeus Network anymore, people. Because if y'all remember,
How long is
Shamar
this?
just got
Oh, see,
auditioning for Natalie and Houston for Bad Boys
Yeah,
Club.
too much commentary. Let me go to the other one. We got our own show to do.
Okay.
Let me go to the other one. Here go another one. Wait, this ain't it. Oh no, that ain't what that is. Okay. That's the same one you got. Is that the same one you got?
Oh no, mine get right to the fight. Hold on.
Okay, well,
the one that somebody sent to me, it gets right down to the action, baby. That's not him in that red jumpsuit, is it? Nikki, Shamar got on a red jumpsuit.
No, you see on a white.
Oh, child, you gotta see this. Somebody got on a red jumpsuit with a long burgundy wig.
Here you go.
That's it. There she go.
Wait, girl. That is slung this woman.
Look.
Oh, Shamar.
Now look at her getting up.
And she's trying to go back and get into the fight.
Look. She run fast now. She run fast now. Wait, look. They slung her ass. She said, whoop. They said, slung her ass all into them bushes, honey. Go sit your crooked letter ass down.
Did you say crooked letter?
Crooked letter.
Crooked letter.
Girl, I love the little meme that they got her talking about, this is me waiting on them to finish frying my chicken at the thing, and she's standing up there like this.
Oh my God.
That's me looking up to the sky wondering when it's gonna rain, honey. Girl, bitch, but if I tell you, I know Cynthia have had to have taken out insurance. They said Cynthia was going to call the police.
They want for the bust off her face.
Why would y'all go down to that woman's place and tear it like that?
Why would y'all even have that over there knowing that that's what they was gonna do?
There you go, yeah.
That's true.
No. Now, why would y'all have that there? You know, and especially after what happened in Houston. Y'all should have had it at the old jungle. Y'all should have had that there at the jungle. What they doing over there at tracks? That's a whole lot of ground out there they can fight around.
They shouldn't have had it nowhere because first of all, they don't even have a network to shoot this on unless they're gonna shoot this show with their iPhones and edit it with GoPro.
Well, you know, he's got his own network. It's called Milan TV. That's what it's supposed to be on.
I heard about it. But anybody subscribe to it?
I don't know. It's only one show on there that was from like 3 years ago, 2019, when he was doing some kind of comedy, comic gay character show or something like that. That he filmed himself or whatever. That's the only thing that's on there.
Well, they got his OnlyFans pictures floating around right now. They say they knew.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I'm trying to get money. Milan, he always had an OnlyFans. Baby, OnlyFans, Twitter, all kinds of stuff.
You're not talking about the ones when he all greased up on the motorcycle, are you?
Oh no, baby. He got black. Plenty of new ones.
Oh, really? Send them to me, Nikki.
It's some other
ones. Oh, you go to Twitter.
Oh, but I'm not Twitter friends with him. I gotta find it.
You ain't gotta be Twitter
friends. You ain't gotta be Twitter friends. It's just wide open.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll go on there after the show.
Yeah, it's wide open. Let me show you how wide open it is.
You don't get too hot and bothered on the show now.
It's wide open.
Wide open.
Oh, well, girl.
It's wide open, just wide.
Girl, he got one of them drawstring booties.
It's pretty.
Oh, it is. Okay.
You know, he got a sex toy that's molded, that's supposed to be like his penis. His penis
it's nice. It's like
the fleshlight.
Oh, okay, got you. Oh,
it's long and thin, like
the replica of his anus.
It's long and thin. It's long, but it's like thin. It ain't got a lot of girth. It's pretty.
Oh, okay.
Comfortable.
Yeah, but those like that dude at Axis.
Like yes. Like Tara Lynn say, it's lovable.
It's lovable.
Lovable. Child, Kiki White just had another baby. And she celebrated her newborn the other day, which is a cute little baby boy. Yes, look at Kiki. She got a henna on her stomach. She was big.
And she already pregnant again. Congratulations on the new pregnancy.
And she just had this
one.
Is she really?
No, she just had today.
She just had the baby, but she back pregnant now.
Oh, I'm sure she'll be pregnant again by Tuesday.
She smell calm and she get pregnant.
And if I tell you, I was like, it's another picture in the.
Thank you, Maya. It's a little Mac.
It was right up under that. But that's her. That's her baby daddy, and that's the new.
Is he a wrestler?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I didn't. I wasn't sure if he was the one that she started dating after Michael, because I remember Michael. Michael was the one that was on the show with her, and then
Mrs. Michael, you gotta don't disrespect him.
He got.
He act like.
Well, he did act a little sweet, don't you?
Oh.
But he was over there with Kiki. Ain't no telling you not wasn't. But then she got pregnant when she had kids with him, and then she had. But that's like probably what 10 now, 11,
11, I believe.
Yeah.
It's 11.
But that's her pussy.
And y'all always talking about like Nick Cannon and his kids, and talking about he have a lot of kids and stuff. Who the hell is this? And talking about how Nick Cannon have a lot of kids and stuff like that, but he you know, and that's just some of them, right?
Yes,
that's just some.
That's just some of them.
That's only 4.
The oldest one is Mariah kids.
What, honey? Y'all talking about?
Look at Young Jock. That's Young Jock.
Young Jock got a classroom.
Oh, Jesus.
Young Jock got a classroom. 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
I mean, he's got to be his nieces.
Oh
and
my God.
No,
wow. You won't never see his checks.
And is there a little baby up there? Because there's a baby. He got a baby. That can't be no more than like 1 or 2.
That's 14 then, because ain't nothing up there 1 or 2. And ain't no telling how old this picture is. He probably got 3 more since then.
They got to learn how to put them out.
But they don't never say nothing about like Kiki. Why they always just say, "Oh, she got another baby."
No, because I think they immediately start praying for her because they're not sure how she make her income. Being that
They
she
pin
don't
her ass up on Instagram.
I think the prayers.
But if I tell you
go up on that shade room,
They
light her ass up every time she's pregnant.
And she always pregnant. I mean, always pregnant.
Her whole
She
life.
probably have 3 months out the year that she like, maybe 2 months that she like not pregnant.
I went down to her timeline, her Instagram, and if you go down it, you'll see maybe 4 or 5 people when she's not pregnant.
I did it yesterday. I went to 2 concerts and she was pregnant at both of them.
With a cat suit on.
With a cat suit.
Oh my God.
You love those cat suits.
Look, baby, will knock you down. For a cat suit. Baby, will knock you down. Keep them.
But you
I
know
want
what?
you to wait.
To be honest, as much as people get lived in our community, if we can get pregnant, ain't no telling how many kids will be amongst this community too. Because
Oh, you right, man. You right.
The people really don't be pulling out now.
They don't
at all. No, they put it in you. They want you to spit it out.
Cream pie. Push that thing back out.
I want to go get vagina rejuvenation.
Do y'all think that's sexy when people do that?
I think it is when I'm watching porn. I really do.
When I'm watching porn, it is. All that stuff on porn is, all that stuff be nice to me on porn. But baby, real
When
life,
they push it back out?
No, baby. I tell them I don't catch. I don't let you put it in. And I fuck safe, baby. Around these parts, I'm trying to be here. Just no. They say you stuck with a coming out now. I listen, but see, all that other judge, no, ain't no push it out. You won't be able to push nothing, no. And then they talking about creaming and all that.
Oh, girl, die a little. I mean, live a little.
Oh my goodness!
I want to die a little.
Oh, girl, die a little.
I don't think I'm ready.
So y'all even like the videos when it looked like somebody took a whole bottle of lotion.
Oh no, ma'am!
And then put it out, and they be talking about, "Oh, I'm creaming," but it just looked like they done put a whole bottle of lotion That's sexy to y'all too.
That's called a cum dump.
It's called a what?
A cum dump.
Oh, like a cesspool or such.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
That's what it's like for everybody living for them. Y'all saw that? Y'all heard about that porn star that took 101 loads?
Yeah.
Yeah, the hundred dump boy.
Yeah.
I'm not with it. I can't do it. I watch y'all all day, and some of my favorite porn stars make it look so good when they be doing
They do.
Stuff.
Who your favorite? No, I
got a couple, bitch. I want to meet a couple of them too, but then I be scared.
No, Shamira. Because sometimes you meet them porn stars and they don't look like they look on that TV.
That's not even on the docket. Now, goddamn it, you meet some of them porn stars and you be like, bitch.
Oh, wait a minute. I noticed who I just watched.
Now, y'all had to have had the RuPaul filter on this bitch. Now,
real short.
They old and y'all short than a bitch.
Who you believe that?
Oh, y'all short. One of them was at Marty's one day, and I had hit him up. I said, "Was you at Marty's last night?" He said, "Yeah." Why you said, "I talked to him before." He said, "Yeah." I said, "Oh, I didn't even realize that was you. I wasn't quite sure." I was looking at you like this.
He wasn't giving. It wasn't giving.
Oh, and then you was this time.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's why that thing looked hard. Huh?
Some of them scenes done caught up with him.
Oh, see,
I'm gonna do get so big like it got a tongue in it too.
No, that ain't no tongue. That's ridges. That's when you need to go sit. You need to go sit on that steamer that the fish be going to sit on.
You need a rejuvenation.
Bring that back together. Bring that back together.
What's up, Roy? Lovely lady.
Look, y'all. Oh, Lord Jesus. Kelly Price got into it again with some promoters. I ain't mad at her, though. Kelly be like, Trent like her look like, oh, Lord.
Was it a friend of hers?
That's for a man.
But this is what tickles me. Baby, look. Y'all better get this woman her money. She stop playing with y'all.
She beat on that picture too, man.
Yes, she is, child. And then Fred did. Was it Fred? I think was it Fred that did her makeup the other day. She was somewhere. She looked so pretty.
I wonder if they meant that they was gonna just play Kelly Price music all night.
How you advertise somebody that's not gonna be there?
How you advertise that you ain't talk to nobody?
And put a picture on the advertisement and everything.
Girl, like this, had posted it up.
And this Kelly Price big.
Yeah, she is the Monique of music now. She gonna get y'all together, but and get her change and all that. Go live, go cuss that ass out. All that.
All that.
She don't play no game. She very Nikki Gibbard about the situation. I'm on my coin at all costs. I wrote this music. I sang this music. I do this. This. Stop playing with my livelihood. But that's just how when people advertise us on shows and stuff. And no, that you trying to get a coin in the dough, you know. So therefore, I need a coin in my purse.
That's right.
Hello?
Simple as that, you know. So Kelly ain't wrong, child. Shout out to Kelly Price. Former Indiana University wide receiver Deshaun Brown was arrested on kidnapping, robbery, and battery. And Charlie, you had a promising future. You met a man on Grindr, you threatened to kill him, and you wanted money for sex. Oh, y'all did it. You gave him the meat. I didn't know you gave him the meat, man. Forced the man into the car, tried to get money from the ATM, and the police tracked him down, and he knocked on the door. He said, "Yes, hello." And they said, "Are you Deshaun Brown?"
They said, "Come on here, come with me."
Baby, turn yourself around, but this is the video from the news, y'all, and get your dress.
Police arrested a former Indiana University football player for robbery and kidnapping. According to police, 21-year-old Deshaun Brown met a man on the app Grindr. The two agreed to meet and have sex. Police say Brown pulled a knife on the man, then threatened to kill him if he didn't give up all of his money. When the man told Brown he didn't have any money, police say Brown forced the man into a car, drove to an ATM, where he tried to get money using the man's credit card. Police tracked down Brown using surveillance video from the ATM.
All right, y'all, let's go in. Now, first of all, I want to say that I'm glad that the victim is okay and that you're safe. I'm glad that you reported this.
Yeah, I would have hit him up too, huh?
Handsome.
Yeah.
On Grindr.
Yeah.
I don't have a Grindr account.
Did they say he's a
Guess what?
NFL?
He's a former Indiana University wide receiver.
Oh, university. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, over here with that.
You're a wide receiver, all right.
Oh, he finna definitely be a wide receiver.
Oh, baby.
He finna definitely be a wide receiver now. Yes.
Yes, he is.
Just what the word says. But child, he gave the man the meat, then he robbed him. You should have just asked him to pay for it, Jim.
He would have did it.
He would have paid for that.
Yes.
If he would have came to my house, I would have gave him some coins. That nigga fine. Got a few extra dollars.
Me too, Diamond. Me too, child. And be logged in too, bitch. He was a
he can receive it wide
open and loose.
Oh, Jesus.
Give it up, turn it loose. And he cute too.
He is cute.
Mm-hmm. I think he kind of tall. Make me nervous. Make me want to go log out all my account.
No shade.
Cause y'all don't do that, Judge. Who is this?
Somebody said it was bad. He wanted some money.
Maybe
the water's probably clean now. If it was that,
maybe it was supposed to be some money exchange, and then the guy did say he didn't have no money.
Did he have cash or Venmo?
He maybe they talked about it. He said, "You want to give me some money." Then he went over there. He did it, and then the guy said, "Okay, where my money?" The guy said, "Well, I ain't got the money." So maybe he was trying to collect his coins.
That's a possibility, though.
That sounds more realistic than the other way around.
He should have told him to cash app him.
He should have paid first.
He had no business going to
on the dresser.
Yeah, he had no business going to his shithole before he got his money.
Yeah, he was supposed to get that.
No, he had no business taking him to the ATM in his car. That's where he fucked up at, bitch. He should have not went to his ATM in his car, because that's where they got the license plate and it was registered to your house. See, like my car, if I do some wrong, they're gonna have to go out there to Belinda's, because that's what my See, yeah, baby, let me tell you something. I just moved a baby. Okay. You see how I moved to a dispensary? If I move, they gotta have a dispensary.
He learned a valuable lesson.
Oh yeah, and he's gonna be a wide receiver.
Oh yeah, he's gonna learn some more lessons. He gonna keep learning.
Our Diamante, look at Diamante post.
I wonder if you know No, I don't know Camille. Camille free. Yeah, if I tell y'all could have bought me for a penny. Y'all could have bought me for free. Girl, because I was somewhere like this, like Beetlejuice. Whoop, this free. Oh, okay. Nephew, we could have been having fun, bitch. We could have been having all the trade together. I'm free too, Jeff. No. But we were speaking to Monique earlier. Monique finally won her Netflix settlement, and I think it's what, 50 million?
Oh, really?
No, that was an undisclosed amount.
Oh, that was a lie then. Because I was like, that's a lie.
That was a lie. That was the
I did read it. It was an undisclosed amount.
Yeah, and if it get out, then she'll forfeit her money.
But you know, Media Takeout do live it sometimes.
Yeah, they lie all the time. But don't come from
I had to stop following them because they had got on my nerves one time, and I think they said something about Janet, and it really took me out. You know,
Wait a minute, Chevelle. Shut up. Because when somebody say something bad about Whitney, like on my friends list, like if they play with them like memes with her looking like a crackhead and talking about crack and stuff, I go straight to my unfriend button. Unfriend.
I'm gonna let you know though. I'm gonna give you some chances. Now you keep it up. Nicole was almost out here. She was that close. No, ma'am, honey. But shout out to Monique, and I hope whatever she got going on. And did she apologize to D.L. Hewlett?
To his family. All the smoke for him. And it's funny you bring up Monique because today, shout out to CS Fox. He made a post today that garnered a lot of comments and views and opinions about, what he had to say. He said that Monique was not worth $1 million. And I would have to disagree with that because I feel like Monique has put her time, her work into her craft. Everybody don't have to find her funny. Everybody don't have to like her. But I just wish we get away from the narrative and the mindset that we are not worth the same amount or more that our counterparts are that's of different nationalities and races. It's hard out here, especially even as a makeup artist. When I'm negotiating my rates, sometimes my white counterparts can get way more than me for the same job or a lesser job. So we got to tell ourselves we're worth this. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to negotiate right, especially as a gig worker. And we're all gig workers on here right now because we work by gigs. So we should be able to negotiate a fair rate.
I agree.
I agree with you, Trent, 100%. And I think, but the thing about it is that it depends on if they like the person or not, whether what they're saying is valid or not. And I think that since she's not, these people's favorite, if she complains about what's happening to her, they want to shoot her down. But let some of these other people like Nicki Minaj and Beyonce complain about what they're getting paid. Oh, yes, she right. Mm-hmm. So it just depends on whether they like the person or not.
And I'm so glad you brought that up because that takes us right into our next topic. And I saw this on Facebook, and it was not that. That's not what that is. It was about. I'm always surprised that the local entertainers would take these gigs with RuPaul queens, but not give RuPaul money. If they book the RuPaul girl, they can pay the same. It's disrespectful, and don't let them use you. I wholeheartedly feel that way. I'm not asking you to pay me the $2,000, that they pay, even though I know I'm worth it. But, I'm asking you to give me my just due too. And if I tell you, you booked me on this show and I'm telling you a certain price and bitch in your head spin around like Beetlejuice at me. Oh, but when I give you a price, I was good enough for you to ask me to do the show. But when I get the price, am I not worth that? Right, but I was worth what you thought I was finna. You thought what you was finna pay me. No, that's not right. Because you asked me to do the show because you want a good show. Mm-hmm. And you want to give a good showing. So why, when I say I'm going to charge you X, Y, and Z, you spin your head around like Beetlejuice? And that should be for all entertainers that work with them. The price go up. Because guess what? It's people coming in the door. And I said that earlier. It's people coming in the door. Now, they either come to see one of them or they might be coming to see you. But guess what? They coming to see the show.
They paying the entry fee to come in.
The entry fee to get in.
Yeah, chances are that y'all gonna entertain better than they do.
And most of the time that is definitely the case.
Yeah.
Most of the time that is the case. The local girls tend to be more entertaining than these people that y'all paying $3,000 to come do. And then like you see these shows where they book like 8 or 9 of them in one show, but you want to offer your local people $50
mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
To come do the same work.
But this video right here, it's not in my what's called, but it's a funny video, and it's yeah.
Yes.
Who is that?
That's Miss Cracker performing, but look at
Is that her name?
Yeah, Miss Cracker. But look at Silky Ganache's face.
Silky looking like, what's going on?
What?
Silky looking like, what in the hell? And so when somebody posted it, we all went under the post, falling out laughing. Silky was saying, I'm looking at her like, what y'all going up for? What is she doing?
Yeah.
So, you know, and I mean, they probably screaming, hollering, beating the wall. Hey, and she done got paid probably $2,500, $4,000, whatever the case. But the girl that's gonna come out after her, they live in the city, they done gave her $75, $100.
And two drink tickets.
And want her to feel like she should be honored.
What?
You paying for your drink?
Oh,
yeah. So that's why, you know, a lot of these pride events, I like that I'm on the show and I'm the headline.
Yeah.
It'd be the pre-pride or whatever. It ain't never the major day pride. pre me, because I threw my price on you and I ain't got to worry about sitting up here next to this bitch that have been on television and she done came out here and threw this dress on, and I'm finna go out here knowing my hip is spasming, my knees is bad, I got a crook in my neck and all of that, but I'm finna go out here and dance.
Yeah. And then if it's a dressing room, the local girls can't get ready in there because that's reserved for the RuPaul people because they want to have their privacy. So they want to put you in the bathroom somewhere.
So, you know, know your worth, people. And Whitney Page has always told me that is to know my worth and ask for what you want. And stand up for yourself. And stand up for yourself. You know. And work it and get your judge, honey. So Duval was this weekend, and there's a group called Let's Talk Pageants, and they had made a post about I gotta help you with this. Okay, they had made a post about what had went on at Duval this weekend, and this was the post. Duval late start due to technical difficulties. Marquis' 2 speakers went out during his talent, and all speakers for Sergio's talent, the same one that didn't make the contestant list, but won't let him redo his talent. So then the comments under that post was, so for your talent, you submitted 1 minute and 28 seconds. I have to spread the facts. Sergio said, I'm not sure what happened. My talent is 5 minutes. I don't know what to say for an explanation, but 2 things I do know is, 1, I'm going to do the talent again one day, and 2, everything happens for a reason. It's not always about winning, but the journey. Love wins. He also come back and said, the talent on my drive is 5 minutes. It plays all 5 minutes in my car. I'm not sure what happened, but everything happens for a reason. So, I wasn't there. I don't know what happened. But if I'm not mistaken, the venue that is in is a blank space. What you doing? No, take that out. All I know is that's the venue was a blank space, what they had, right? So that means the DJ had to come in and put up his equipment and all that kind of stuff, right? Nick, do you know that to be true?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So at rehearsal, I'm sure I would think that, you know, as a contestant, you know, and as promoters, y'all have a set time and the contestants get to listen to their music, spot their talent or whatever. If there wasn't if the promoter didn't let them do that, then that's negligence on their part. If the contestant didn't do that, that's negligence on their part. because you need to see if your music is going to play once you send them your music, because sometimes in emails and USBs and doing that transfer, all the music don't get transferred sometimes.
That's correct.
So if you don't listen to it on what you sent them on, not what you played it on, then you don't know if they got the whole thing or not. Right. So I don't know if he rehearsed his talent that day or not, but he should have, as a professional pageant contestant, that's what you do. So I don't know who fault it is. It could be because did the pageant people, did anybody rehearse at the pageant?
Yes. Jada rehearsed. Judith rehearsed. And I believe Marquise rehearsed. Because Anthony made the comment that it must going to be a lot of solo times, a lot of gospel, because ain't nobody rehearsed. There was this on this. Everybody had the opportunity at every Duval function. You had the opportunity. Rick and Marissa make sure that the DJ is there at rehearsal to go over music for the contestants. And especially if you're doing a live, I believe Soulja was doing a live talent. If you're doing a live talent, you're supposed to do a sound check. Any artist I know that sing live, or we even do sound checks at church. So if you're doing something live, you should be doing a sound check.
Okay, so
you didn't do it. So you didn't check your music. The rest of them check their music. They got things.
Okay, so they're saying there was no rehearsal with the DJ, and Twin.
That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. There was a rehearsal. You could have rehearsed. You could have played your music.
Twin said, long story short, it was the power, and it was the contestant feeling a type of way. The second night, he was told the music was set and good, and it was the wrong song. But no, he did not rehearse. Okay, so that was his fault. If he did not rehearse, did he have a chance to rehearse? Is the question. So, but hold on, let me find out something right quick. Here we go.
Because with technology, anything can go wrong. And I've taken flash drives to bookings and stuff, and there was nothing on it in that system, but I put it in something else, and there was. So I mean, you should always have backups, and I want to let me make sure, especially if it's a contest. Now, a show, okay, well, just throw anything on, play it off YouTube. But if it's a competitive situation that I haven't invested in, I got to be sure that it's right.
And one thing I know about
your system.
One thing I definitely know about Marissa and Rick, if you want to play your music, they were going to make sure that you played your music.
Shout out to Marissa and Rick on a fantastic.
Marissa is one of the most professional people I think I've ever worked for in my career.
I want to be
doing. She was our show director at In Cahoots, the third 3D. Professional and fair. She's going to, if you go to her with a concern, she's going to address it right there. That's just how she is. So,
I've never heard nothing but exceptional things about her contest. I mean, obviously it must be something great, because why does everybody run to want to be Duval? Because you always hear people say, I want to be able to say those words too. So she doing something right.
That's Duval, always Duval.
That's what they say.
I'm competing one year.
Jada, let me turn my phone on because I can't hear you. Did you rehearse your talent at Duval, like for a rehearsal during the day? Or did you get to listen? Did you get to listen to your music?
No, they didn't let me.
Oh, so there was no rehearsal, no nothing for y'all to listen to your music before the contest.
Yes, Anthony Wilder. Put it on.
The radio or something.
They couldn't do what?
Did you rehearse?
The DJ was having issues with the radio or the speakers.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye. So there was already some technical difficulties going on. So
that means people definitely make sure my music gonna play that night before I leave out.
Yeah, and as a contestant, if that's already going on, we can't sit there all day and wait on y'all to fix that either. So, and by this being a blank space, that needs to be corrected. And y'all know that the music and all that stuff got to be right because we're in a blank space. It's not like we're at a club where this stuff is in there and they can play it. You know what I'm saying? Because just like that, glitches can happen of the power overload. So that was some negligence on the production part of it.
Shout out to Jada. Jada was fabulous in the pageant. Welcome back to the pageant. She was gone for a minute. Then she came back with the jump off.
And she looked sick. Shout out to my grandchild who did her.
Yeah, Anthony had her looking absolutely stunning. I hope you stay in pageantry. I know you don't get down with girls like that, but you got some more in you.
Yeah, you got some. And Nikki had also made a post. And she said to Twin, before you make assumptions about Duval in your Let's Talk Pageant group, you need to have your facts right. I understand the person you was rooting for didn't win. They didn't deserve to. The purpose for rehearsal before the pageant is so you can make sure your music is right. And for sound check, people who had issues didn't do that. Also, you will not disrespect any form of Duval because no one was trying to sabotage anyone. The nerve.
Nikki, this is what I didn't like about the post praising Duval.
Right. Can y'all hear me?
No.
You hear me?
No, you going in and out.
You hear me?
Shout out to Diva too, who won the pageant. What's his name?
Can you hear me now?
Marquise. Yeah.
Marquise. Congratulations, y'all.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay. It was like in one post you were praising the Duval and then saying it wasn't a promoter's fault, it was nothing about the system. And in the next post you were saying, oh, it was messing, it was being sabotaged and all this kind of stuff. And that's what I didn't like. So which was it for you?
Oh, okay.
But
that really, I wouldn't say, people can call it sabotage. Why I don't think who's gonna set out to sabotage a contestant in their pageant, that pays money to compete for their pageant. It ain't a sabotage, but it is a neglect to the or something. I can't find the word that I'm looking for the contestants, for them not to be able to listen to their music, and then because when it happens that night, who do you blame? And then they don't get to go back and do it again. Just like at Mr. America when they played the wrong music for
Oh my God, I know who you're talking about, and I cannot think of it.
Oh, he gonna kill me.
Y'all from Las Vegas.
But they played, but he got to do his talent all over again. Because it was the wrong music and it was negligence on the production part because they played the wrong music.
Well, no, Twin, you asked me to wait till you did the show after you've already posted this. Well, no, you've already posted and put it out there. So that's why I addressed it right then. If you wanted to wait till the show until you had the facts, then you shouldn't even post none of that until you did the show with the facts.
Well, Ricardo, talent is not the factor why he didn't win, but as a contestant, you still get your chance to produce what you plan to do for the pageant. Regardless of that, if the scores weren't going to change or not, he should have been able to get a chance to produce his full package as a contestant.
Fair.
Period. Whether it be good or bad. We're gonna go to commercial break and we're going to come right back with some general topics right quick. But for future references, contestants, please ask to listen to your music full through at the venue. So if anything goes wrong that night, you'll know that you have listened to your music and it played all the way through with no problems. And always have an extra copy on hand. We'll be right back.
You're going to try to swipe all the cameras off as fast as you can, okay? Like that.
Okay. Easy.
All right. How about you? Okay.
In Memphis.
Damn, bitch, you couldn't see.
Oh, she rolling. Oh, shit. Oh, she better not roll to that pool. Oh, I rolled to that pool. Ah! Ah! She rolled into the pool.
He gonna
What happened? What the child with the underwear? What happened? It was so fast.
The child with the underwear. Vegas, I can't talk to you right now.
They have blew the underwear up.
They had one of them air blower things that went blew his underwear down. Baby, if I tell you, Miss Vicky took me out a couple of days. Did you hear me? If I had watched it, I would, oh, honey.
I love Vicky. Why they do Vicky like that?
Mind you, my mama's favorite singer is Shirley Caesar, and so Shirley had a concert here, and
you don't like Shirley?
Love Shirley, baby.
No, I like Shirley too.
She loves Shirley. That was very me, Trent. Oh, I'm sorry. So she went and Vicky opened up for Shirley, and Mama say, "Yeah, Vicky was hoarse." And and
was
she
this
told
the concert? Was this the concert when she was singing it?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to call my mama and say, "Girl, was." And I thought about that. So I'm like, I wanted to ask her, "Was this it? Was this the same one?" Because Vicky was hoarse on here too. And then she said, and Vicky told a lot of jokes. She said,
"Have you ever seen her in concert?"
And my mama said she probably needs to start doing comedy and just
she got some comedy CDs out. You should tell your mom she got
She's a comedian.
I
Oh,
didn't know that.
Yes.
Oh, she's so funny.
Oh, yeah, she had a comedy CD.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Well, that's probably why she told y'all. Mama had,
oh my God.
Mama went viral.
You ain't realize what?
That she was as old as she is. I mean, I should know, but
she about 70.
Like 70.
Who you saying get all the sides before posting anything because you don't think? Because when you don't, wait, Vegas is saying get all sides before posting anything because when you don't, it seems as if you already have taken a side. Who?
Explain.
What you talking about, Vegas? We forgot.
Yeah,
probably still the Bilal situation.
Vegas is talking to Twin.
Say it to my face.
Yeah.
Was ready.
Vegas talking to Twin. So yeah, you know, it's especially if you go, you know, talk about something. If you're not going to give an unbiased opinion, you know, don't post about it because you know you friends with a person, and you know you can't do that when you're a blogger. You know, you got to get all the sides from everybody. Uh-oh. Yes, God, child. Because he's right on time. Right on time. Hey, Neil.
How's it going?
I told him you was coming, child.
I know. You know,
Put your light on.
It's not on?
There you go. You on.
You can't see me?
Is this thing on?
Okay.
They was looking for the devil's advocate.
Yes, they were.
So they saying, especially at a pageant, you ain't. Oh my God! Especially at a pageant, you ain't paid to go to.
This the comments for me.
Oh my God, child! So
Shorty just came in. Shorty. Neil, you been with Shorty
about?
You said what?
You been with Shorty? He just not coming in too.
Yeah, I had a cookout like grill type thing in my house. So yes, Shorty's here, but we just wrapping up.
Oh, he got his red Solo cup in his hand.
Hello. We were talking about the post that Twin had made about Sergio and Duval and the things that happened at Duval and with the with his music and all that kind of stuff. That's what we were talking about. And Vegas had just made a comment to Twin, telling Twin to get all the facts before he just, and not just one side before he go to posting, you know, things. But we're gonna move on to our next topic, and our next topic is, as a promoter, how you feel. How would you feel if you attended the pageant you are a promoter for and they charge you at the door? So Alexis Paris posted the other day, she went to Mr. Texas. And she said, so I paid $400 in entry fees to have my Mr. Bayou City, US of A, and at large pageant, but was charged $40 to get in, paid it to support my representatives who both made the top 12. I don't want an apology nor an excuse. This is why I'm pulling back as a promoter. I have spent my hard-earned money to ensure my contestants was ready. I wish Mr. Texas US of A the best, but I'm out. I will not be returning as a promoter. Pageantry Systems looking for a good promoter. Hit me up. So, how would y'all feel if y'all promoted for a pageant and they charge you at the door?
I really think stuff like that kind of be a like you got to find out if it's a misunderstanding first, because a lot of times people have people at the door who don't know anybody really, and even if your name is like it's an oversight that your name's not at the door, it could just be an oversight. So you have to like find clarity in that first before you just completely go ham. To me.
But if it's a pageant on that level, it's particularly a state or a national level, then there should be a list of the people. It's particularly your promoters, because a lot of times a lot of your budget comes from those franchise fees that those promoters have given. So as a courtesy to the people that invest in your contest and that make your contest, because if it were not for them, you wouldn't have no preliminaries and have no contestants. Give them the courtesy of putting a list together, leave it at the front door, and make sure to tell the people working the door, if any of my promoters come in, they are allowed to come in without paying. That's just
I agree with that, but I'm just saying, could it have been just a simple oversight?
But there wouldn't be an oversight if there was a promoters list, because you know this is not a pageant where there there are preliminaries. So that's part of getting your door staff together and everything. This is the contestants that come to the door. So these are the people that get in. This is the guest list. These are the promoters and all that. And you give that to your door staff. You know, so you won't have the issue like that. You know, and especially at a pageant that's been going on for years, you know that this is what needs to be done.
Okay.
And if they charge you, and when they charge you at the door, and they told her $40, I would have asked, "There's no list." You know, there's no list, because I'm a promoter, so I wouldn't just right off the bat paid it. You know, no, I'm a promoter. So,
and I'm quite positive she said that. And because I'm just not believing she just said, okay, well, here's your $40. I'm sure she said, I'm a promoter, I gotta pay. Then in that moment, you have two choices. If it were my contest, I have two choices. Go and let her on in, and then if they say, well, no, she got to pay, then I'll find her later. Or, you know, I mean, come on.
Yeah, because I'm not understanding how it was corrected right then.
And
that's what I don't get.
She made the post right when she was still there, but and he said, I will give you the $40 back. It's not a problem. This and another. Her thing was the embarrassment of her being at the door and them paying, and it shouldn't have happened. Because it shouldn't have happened, you know, true thing. And the pageant was over a course of 3 days. So therefore there should have been some passes for them, you know. So it shouldn't have, it really shouldn't have happened. But like Neil said, it could have been an oversight. You say what, Trent?
I'm with Alexis. Fuck them. Walk away right now. You got They knew exactly who you were. They knew exactly what you came there for. You didn't have not one but two contestants. That's right. Take your money somewhere else. We need promoters. We need people to have these preliminaries and shit. And when you don't treat them well, that's right. Alexis, give them your ass to kiss. Whether it's your regular ass or your padded ass, you give it to
them. you can take your booty cheeks off and slap them in the face like that.
Right. Fuck them.
So, also, there was some questions raised about Miss Continental and I think it was Mr. Continental who didn't come to a preliminary. Do y'all think that the national representatives should always appear at all the preliminaries? Dominique?
You mean, should they be required to attend the? I mean, because otherwise, why are you the representative of the system? If you have the option to come or not come, I feel like they should be there.
I feel like they should be there too, and that shouldn't be an option. I did hear that there was some discrepancies with tickets and all that kind of stuff like that. But as a promoter, the promoter should have everything, everything squared away. Baby, tell her I'm busy. To have everything squared away, as far as tickets and stuff for the national representative. I think as a national representative, they should always be at the contest, regardless of what. There shouldn't be no ifs, ands, or buts about it, or I want to bring in somebody else. I really don't know what happened. I did see some conversation that transpired between Miss Continental and someone else as to a reason why she couldn't be there, but it was a logical reason, So with Travis, I don't know, but I do think, how y'all feel about it? We be acting up, Trent.
I mean, well, okay, so the question that you asked first, it's two different things to me, because one, you said what? Do we think they should be required to come to the prelim? And then the promoter side, if it's something with the promoter side, that's different than the representative being required to be there. So I do think, if you have certain pageants like Continental, America, you should be at your prelims. Life happens, and if you can't show up, you can't show up. Now, if it's on the promoter, then that has nothing to do with the representative.
Right.
I think that they should be at all their preliminaries, and like Neil said, that things do happen, but I think they should still be at all their preliminaries for sure.
With no questions asked. Tio said it is impossible for a representative. Hold on, Neil. It is impossible for a representative to be at a preliminary when he's reportedly been silenced due to prior altercations and previous promoters in the system. I've heard that too, but when they say silence, what does that mean? How can you silence somebody?
The Queen of England silenced him.
Well, we in America, baby. We in America. No. and I'm grown, and I am an adult. So, you know, what do they mean? And I haven't seen him at a lot of the preliminaries. So I don't know if that I haven't seen. I really haven't seen him, but only and I'm gonna just throw it out there, maybe one or two, if that. But I've seen Miss Continental everywhere.
He was a waste of a
now,
king.
Shabir, I have a question. I don't know if this is the rumor. Do they have the option? Does the promoter have the option of having the representative at the prelim?
And see, that's a question I can't answer because I was at all of my preliminaries.
Huh?
That's a question that I can't answer because I was at all my preliminaries, and if there was ever a time when they said that they, you know, if there was a time that would come up and say, "Well, you don't have to be there," what do you mean? What do you mean? I won this for a reason. This is my job. This is what I do. You know, that's what I'm supposed to do for my reign, is to be there to represent this national title at these preliminaries.
Yeah.
What did I win for?
Yeah.
I agree.
And so and then they said he was silenced and all of that kind of stuff like that. What is that?
They wasted that cheat on him.
T.O. just responded. He said
that means reportedly they've asked him to resign, and now he likely won't even be at his give up stage. Oh,
well, I mean, okay. So even if that happened, okay, you want to see me to give up? I slept with the judge, or allegedly slept with the judge to get what I want. I got what I want. I'm still gonna be a Mr. Continental, and so what? Fuck y'all. I still got it. Y'all can crown somebody else and on to the next. That's what happens. Stop sleeping with these people.
I dealt with him at one of my properties once, and very nasty rude. I wouldn't pour water on him if he was on. Who? Mr. Continental?
Mr. Continental, Travis.
Really? Wow.
You wouldn't piss on him either?
I don't think
tell him if he was on fire.
Flint's post said.
Oh my God, I really hate that. But y'all keep me posted and keep us posted up on our point of view about this. No, you cut that out because we was like, we gotta go over a little bit. Yeah.
Earlier.
But y'all keep us posted on here on our point of view about what's going on with Mr. Continental, because Miss Continental is on the road, and I enjoy working with her. She's a good time. You know, she don't really talk a lot, but you know, when she do talk, we have a good time, and she's really cute. So I don't she don't speak the good English. So, you know, you very, you know, with her with it. But I enjoy it though. So and also, speaking about pageants and stuff and interviews, you know, this have came up. Do y'all think during interviews, do you feel it's best for one of the judges to ask all the questions, or do you like it that each judge get a chance to ask a question? Nikki?
Either is fine for me. With Atlanta Grand Diva and the Crown Jewel pageantry, David, that was the first time I had been in an interview where just David, the owner, asked all the questions, and the judges just wrote their score. And for that, it was like, for me, it was like having a conversation like we were at work. But I think I prefer, they're about the same to me.
Well, all the other judges was in there, but he was the only one that asked the questions?
Yes, all the judges was in there, but he was the only one who asked questions.
For me, I think I want all the judges to ask me questions. You know, I don't want just one judge asking me all of the questions, because I think everything solely comes from that person. I want to know how each person, you know, I want something from each person. And then I feel like I'm in an interview, and this is I'm sitting with the board, and the president is just asking me all the questions for the job.
Yeah. And his thing was that you're not working for them.
You're working for him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
So they don't need to ask you any questions. At the end, he'll say y'all want to say anything, but he needs to know who he's working with.
Okay. And then it's, you know, and he's really literally working with just y'all, so just you.
Are these pre-written questions, or these are questions that they come up with off their dome?
For him, I think these are he makes his pre-questions.
Dominique, what you think?
I honestly feel all of the judges, because if I pick a panel because I feel like they're qualified to help me find the person that's best for my job. Right. But in each person's perception of what they feel like a title holder should be, those questions are going to come from their own points of view and their own thought process. Because I just kind of feel like if only one person is asking the questions, then they're looking for somebody that fits their own personal narrative of what they think a title holder should be. So I think when you get the whole panel, you're getting different perspectives of what this person embodies, because you're not going to only deal with one type of person when you're on the road as a title holder. So you need some different types of scenarios and different types of thought processes to see how well-rounded somebody is. That's just my opinion.
How you feel, Neil?
I kind of feel like Nikki. Like I feel indifferent about both situations. Like I can find pros and cons of both scenarios. Mm-hmm. Especially like I've judged pageants where in interview a contestant can be talking about one thing and then the next judge can ask a question like, okay, so what's your favorite day of the week? It's just like they just ask random questions that have nothing to go with the flow of like how the interview is going. And then I can see where, you know, if one person is asking you questions, it's like they're shaping the interview based on what they want to. Now, I don't know. I feel indifferent about the situation, but depending on the panel, I would want everybody.
Because I feel like if it's like that, then okay, say they pick the panel. Okay, well, Jim Flynn should come in and ask all the questions. And they just write and
have him to fuck up everybody's name.
Yeah, all of that. And the questions.
But you know, now you know if it's one, I mean, I think all the judges.
I think it's different.
I think all the judges should be able to answer the question, but sometimes you get in interviews and you have people judging your pageant that you have them judging because they're talented or they can wear clothes, but this person isn't good at question and answer, nor are they good at questions that they have written down, and they're reading the question in interview and they stumbling over the question. I'm like, bitch, you wrote that question. How are you having problems with this question? And I've seen it many times, and I'm like, it's just so draining and frustrating.
But that's when the promoter of the pageant picks somebody that's
right. Mm-hmm. I don't mind all of them being. I don't mind all the judges asking questions, because sometimes you need a different perspective, and sometimes you got one person asking a question. What if they don't care for the contestant that well? We don't know how they line the question may go, or if they're even listening. You know, so I like the fact that it's more than one judge asking a question, so they can get different points of views and different ideas of who they think you may be. Yeah.
I'm with Trent on that one.
I'm indifferent to it either.
But either you need to be prepared for either. If you're a contestant, if somebody go in there, be ready to talk, be ready to tell who you are, what you are, why you there, who the fuck sent you. You know, how many times you done been, all that stuff. Be ready.
Regardless if you're getting it from 5, 7, or 1. So, right. You know, regardless of how it is, but you also need to know what you're walking into and know that that's the kind of interview that you're going into. You know, do your research on your pageant that you're going to, and also read. One thing people don't do, all they do is read the flyer and how much they get it and what the categories are calling for. Read the description of the categories. Read the description of categories.
And reach out to the owners.
And reach out to the owners if you have questions. Don't ask somebody so they can give you what they think.
Right.
Go and ask the people.
Right.
You know, get the description, know the point spread and the contest, so you know win, lose, or draw. You can go back and say, well, why is this, that, and the third? And speaking of a point spread, what?
Never mind. Let's go on.
And speaking of a point spread, a young man was in Marty's pageant, and he had questions about his scoring system, and he messaged me, and at first I wasn't getting what he was saying, you know, and I'm looking at the score, I'm like, well, no, because all these scores coincide. But then I started reading the comments, and the comments didn't match up. So you cannot say to somebody perfection and you look great, possible score 100, and you get them 90.
Whoa.
Absolutely handsome and done. You took out 4 points for what?
Because he was
very
done.
creative and clean. If it's very creative and clean, where did you take out the 5 points from? You have to explain these things, and so when contestants are sitting up answering these questions, they wrong. You know,
no, the contestants should definitely ask the questions, but that goes back to the judge's briefing. That goes back to your judge's briefing, and when you brief the judges, you tell them the expectations for when they're scoring people, and if they're taking off, even if a judge don't give any positive comments, but you let the person know exactly these are the 3 things I took off for. These are the negative comments. These are the things I took off for. But you can't say, "Oh, beautiful, clean," and then take 5 points off.
That's right. So what do the owner do in that instance? Do he go back and do he get his scores back or what?
And that's the thing. What do you do at that point?
At that point, you really can't do anything because you don't announce the winner and you don't announce.
But isn't there a score monitor? Shouldn't that be a score monitor?
Yeah.
Well, the tablet.
The head judge is supposed to go over the scores, and the tabulator should have seen that, and they should have questioned why did you do this.
Well, that's the thing. You assuming that the expectation of the owner to have had these conversations with people. If they didn't have these conversations, then they're not doing that.
Evidently, they didn't care. Or they
which is unfortunate for the contestant.
Or they just wasn't paying no attention.
Whenever I judge a pageant, I always judge the same way I do at work. Like, we have a thing called a sandwich. You start with a positive, you go to a negative, and then you end with a positive. So if I'm judging somebody on a score sheet, I start with a positive critique, then I go to a negative critique, and then I go to something positive at the end again. But you have to give the reason why you're taking off the points. If you're taking off points.
Because like when I'm judging, if they, with the box that's on the sheet, I put a slash through the box. One half of it is for my positive comments, and the other half is for my negative comments. So you're gonna get what I really liked about what you presented, and you're gonna like what I did not care for. And I also always make sure that I separate fact from opinion. Because if I have just an opinion, I don't like the color on you. That's an opinion. I'm not going to deduct. I'm not going to
say something about opinions because you're a double USA girl. I think like there's nothing wrong with your opinion. Sometimes certain colors don't complement a girl's skin tone, and she should have picked another color. But
I agree, Trent.
Like being from US of A, if you really think about it, it's only based on opinion. Yeah. I think you have the 12, the 11, the 10, and so forth. You know what I'm saying? People got to get out of that you can't judge me with your opinion. I'm judging what looks right to me sometimes too, as a person who's in this field and in this business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I think that a lot of times people judge solely on their personal taste. When you just need to look at the complete picture, because just because I don't particularly like it, how does it look on you?
How does it look on you?
How are you selling this? Does it suit you?
But see, they also
go ahead.
Take that same thing and say, for instance, I say, I don't think this is flattering for you. They'll say that same comment is an opinion.
But no, when you tell me you don't think it's flattering for me, tell me what wasn't flattering about it too. Because you got to explain to me why wasn't it flattering. What was it about it? Did it cut my stomach? Did it do this? Yeah. What was not flattering about? I need you to explain.
Of course, you write those comments down.
Yeah, but see, some of them don't. Some of them don't. And then just like, okay, so one of the judges, what you say?
Turn up your volume a little bit, Nikki.
Okay, they don't give judges a lot of time to write stuff down.
Yeah.
They run.
But stop trying to write all the nice stuff and write what you're taking these points away from then. I know I'm pretty, so don't tell me that.
But you know what? I have gotten down to an art, how to look at the stage and write at the same time.
Yeah.
I have gotten that down to a science, how to do both at the same time. But that's why I suggested years and years ago at Miss America, I wish that they could figure out how to do it just like when you're at a dance competition or a cheer competition. It's all audio. So and they get a recording of it. So as you're watching it, you're just saying this, oh yeah, your dress is too short and your hair is having fly. So then they can just hear it as it's happening. Because that's what we do for cheer and dance competitions. So then that way they know at what moment what you saw went wrong. They know exactly where it happened.
I like the score sheet where everything is broke down, and you can when you need to, like Vogue score sheets like that, where hair, makeup 1 through 5, was it wrong? That's what was wrong. You could circle it and say this was wrong. This is where I took your point from. Those are score sheets I like to judge off of.
Yeah, I like the score sheets too.
Where everything is broke down already for you.
One of the judges had told him what he should have done.
Oh.
And took points.
See, now that I hate when people judge like, oh, this would have been better with a choir, or this would have been better had you did this. So I absolutely hate those type of score sheets and judges that score based off the woulda, coulda, shoulda. You're supposed to judge based off what you see right now.
I actually had the post, but yeah, one of them told him he should have. So we're gonna take a commercial break and we'll be right back.
I think it's balsamic. It's either balsamic or gravy, but what would gravy be on? It do look like gravy, but it might be balsamic. It's balsamic. It's balsamic.
Der Weg, den ich oft in Gedanken bin zu dir, denn dort wartest du, ein Blutbarrier.
What are your plans for today?
Same shit, different day. But I'm gonna continue being a badass.
So, okay, that lady in her husband. The lady she don't have to have a large one. You don't tell me what I have to have. You ain't my mama. You overstepping your goddamn authority. No, don't try to be my motherfucking girl, please. I don't want to do that. Because I love you. You my granddaughter. You've done so much. But you about to step out of line and I'm going to fuck your ass up. So, okay, shit.
For me, she like, oh, this to be over with right now. I want
Is she the original that sang with Milton Brunson?
No, that's not her.
No.
Oh, okay.
That's Vicky Winans. You don't know who Vicky Winans is?
I don't know, but I know the woman that did it on the, on the Rough Side of the Mountain album. She was magnificent. What is that, Nikki? Vodka?
You need some water.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay. So look, Jada had a question before we go. She said, "Oh, do y'all stop judging after a person finished their speech and presentation, or once they walk off the stage?" When I was judging, if I had to judge presentation, I'm judging you from the time you walk on stage, and if I see something, I'm gonna write it down then, because I might see something else later, and I'm not gonna be able to remember everything. And then, but we kind of keep going. So even if you're up there walking, I can see something. I'm judging and writing at the same time. So by the time you finish, I should be almost finished too, and ready for the next contestant. What about y'all, Trent?
After your speech, I'm done with your ass. After you done hit your points, do your speech, you get back off the stage, I'm done. I'm not watching you all fucking night long parade around that fucking stage. Get the fuck on.
Oh, guess what? You might just fucked up right before you walked off. And I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say because I know Diva presentation was like overly sickening to everybody, and it was sickening. But I was confused as to how she won the category before she left off stage. The top part had filled out.
She had already got her scores. They was already in.
Yeah, I got her scores.
But see, I wouldn't have been. I'm watching you, so bitch, I ain't wrote down nothing.
I'm not that type of. I'm not trying to get.
But you still on stage.
I'm judging you.
I'm judging you still on stage.
So
guess what?
I'm judging till I can't see you no more.
I done gave you this.
Right, Amaya.
As soon as you turned around, you done failed.
Right, Amaya.
Before you step off stage.
Because as you walking off the stage and your split all the way up to your tail, I'm finna put it down on your score sheet.
Yeah. So what you got to say, Neil?
I think with any category, talent, any category, you judge the person from the time they step on stage to the time they step off stage. I mean, because anything can happen after you leave the microphone. Even in your talent, anything can happen when you finish your talent. You take a bow and you walking off, something can happen. It's still, I have to judge you on stage.
But you don't get those kind of clothes made to go running in.
But also,
but then you should run in those kind of clothes.
I'm sorry. This is also people don't take into consideration. Just because she won the category, don't mean she won the category with a perfect score. It doesn't even mean that she won the category by a slew of points. For instance, she won sportswear with a 46, and everybody else had a 45. Everybody in presentation had issues. She just everybody in presentation at Duval had an issue. Jada's nail fell off. Diva's thing fell down.
Well, what about the girl with the bangs that everybody was going up about?
It was a lot of issues with that people that we were watching that they were seeing there. There was issues with her.
But I heard at Continental that once you come out and turn around, you got your fucking scores. All the other shit is just additives. Whatever you want to do.
Yeah, by the time better yet, can't none of us say how they judge you because ain't none of us sat down there to judge it.
I ain't sat down there to judge, but I've just heard this.
And there has been rumor about you get your score when you come out and turn around. Bitch, how?
This is the overall look.
I gotta get to the end. You gotta walk over here. You got to walk over there. You got to walk to the end. So by the time you get to, if I'm judging by the time you get to the end of the runway, then I can give you a score, if that's the case. But I'm still not giving you your score until this here. Oh, okay. Now I'm going to turn around this way so I can be ready for the next girl. So none of us have ever judged, and everybody that I've heard that from have never sat down there at that panel either. So I can't attest to that. But I want y'all to join us July 6th in Atlanta, Georgia. The finale of Our Point of View.
Yes.
At Club Mix. You guys, the pre-sale tickets are on sale right now. So please go to Eventbrite and get your pre-sale tickets so you can come out and join us myself, Trent, Dominique, and Neil with special guests. And everybody, Nikki, we hope you will be there and join us over there.
I definitely will.
And join us over there. And also on July 5th, I will be with the House of Jewels, and I will be hosting with Ava Chanel Alexandria and the House of Jewels and their new showcase on that Tuesday. And what is the club? I know I put the flyer in here somewhere. You know, I gotta go with there you go. Okay, the House of Jewels, July 5th is on a Tuesday with Damani Hall Dickerson, April Chanel, Cece Nicole, Leo Love Demore, Ava Chanel Alexandria, Just Jermaine, Star Sanchez, Giselle Lord, myself, Kenya Black, Sergio Santi, Jada P. Star. So y'all join us over there for the House of Jewels, and then the next day is our point of view finale. It's going to be so much fun. I cannot wait. Nikki, where they can catch you at?
Lives Atlanta, Thursday through Sunday.
All right,
you make a lot
taking orders and doing Last Dance.
I've been doing Last Dance for 8 years. That's all I'm on. They don't let me say nothing.
But we will be back next week. We are, we are back next week, right? That is next week. Yeah, we're back next week. You know, my days are so turned around and all that kind of stuff like that. Neil, tell us about your pageant.
It's October 2nd. Giselle, Barbie Royale, and Javon Braxton will be giving it up. It's $2,500 to the winner. Presentation is American Royalty. We have fashion category. Talent is a lip sync battle category, which we'll be releasing those songs in August to say which 3 songs that the contestants need to learn. And it's for the people at Duval, it is no questions, no talking, no nothing. So I think that was a big thing at Duval this past weekend. The folks couldn't get a question out their mouths. So you don't have to
they could get an answer, the enunciation and all of that.
Yes. They said that question and answer to them up.
Neil, can you break down what presentation is again?
American Royalty. So it's like your interpretation of what you feel American Royalty is. You can be American Royalty yourself.
Okay.
But it's like self-expression American Royalty.
Okay.
Got it.
So if you want to go as me for presentation, do it, Judge. Get your life. I have American Royalty. Don't forget, y'all, July 6th, we have our point of view finale. We thank y'all so much for tuning in. We love y'all for free. Nikki Diamond, thank you so much for joining us. We thoroughly enjoyed you. And for those who said corrupt, they need to give me the judge international vote. I don't judge pageants. I stopped. I gave up judging pageants for Lent. So I will never.
Okay.
My Lent was very, very long, and so no, all I do is host pageants. I don't.
We got Terry Williams in here with us. What's up, Terry?
Terry Williams. Shout out to Terry Williams.
Shout out to Mocha.
I had a problem with me judging Duval because my daughter was doing it and they still was last place. So I'm like,
who was it that had a problem?
One of the contestants from Florida had a problem, not knowing that I don't judge it for 7 years, and my best friend Larry have done it.
I said that's true.
Jill's done it. None of my Zodiac. All my kids have done it.
Can we see Jada at MBU? Jada, say yes. Put yes in the comments.
You had a problem with me.
We're gonna want Jada on Interstate. But anyway, we gotta go because I gotta go to work. I love you guys. I will see y'all next week. Y'all tune in. And if you haven't subscribed, please go subscribe to Chevelle Brooks 75 on YouTube. And if you want to advertise with us, hit me up in my inbox. But please hit me up between Thursday and Tuesday. I thank you guys so much. I love y'all. We love y'all. And good night, everybody.
Good night. Ooh, honey, I gotta go.
I gotta go.
go. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. Yes, God, honey, they had tuned in, baby. I gotta go. 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 If I tell you the kids had came in and tuned in tonight, baby. Yes, they did, honey. I hope y'all got y'all juice, cause guess what, baby? I got mine. I can tell y'all one thing. Y'all better tune in next week, baby, for the next episode of the Boom Boom Show. I gotta go. Honey, I gotta go. Yes, God, honey, they had tuned in, baby. Baby. Woo, honey. I gotta go. I gotta